Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Mystic Beauty. Welcome back to the Cosmic Royal family. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. And if you guys are returning, welcome back. All right. So, I have a message from God for you guys. All right. Um, hey, how you doing? Hey, Pretty Hustle. Hey, Mandy. Hey, Shayna. Hey, Empress Chi. Hey, Chanel. Hi. Hey, Sacred Intuition. Hey, Latoya. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Sweet Like Honey. How y'all doing? There's that number again, 144. And that was like literally the number I saw right before God gave me the message this morning. So, and I was going to say this message is specifically for the chosen one. Okay? Nobody else. Nobody else. This message is for the 144K. Those of you guys that was created and vibrate on the 144K frequency. Okay? Hey. So, this morning I was praying. I was talking to God. And I'm not gonna lie, I was like a little bit frustrated for sure. And you know, I was just kind of telling God just about my life. Like God don't already know about my life, right? Like God didn't write my story for real, right? But I was just kind of like going over some things that have happened in my life and some setbacks that I faced and some delays that I've experienced. And I was telling God this morning, I was like, you know something, God? I said, one day, real soon, I said, this shit gonna be over. I said, one day, real soon, the delays and the setbacks that I've experienced is going to be over. And I said, and I'm gonna be able to show out. Like, I'm gonna be able to, like, you know, perform the way that you created me to perform. Like that. So I lay down, take a nappy nap, because you know, gotta get my beauty rest. And I started dreaming, right? So I dreamed that I'm on like a track, like, you know how like when you run track, right? I dream I'm on a track, and I was preparing for a race, and I was like watching everybody there, like all of my opponents. They was getting ready. Everybody I was racing with, you know, they was getting ready. Okay. So I look up and people start like popping up, like these random people just appeared out of nowhere, right? And they paired with people. Like everybody had somebody to help them, right? So like this race, whatever this race was, it was not designed for just one person to do it. Like the race was so freaking long that it literally, you needed somebody to tag you. Like you needed somebody to come and tag you in so that the other person can complete the race. Like it was never designed for just one person, right? So I'm watching everybody have somebody to show up for them, and nobody showed up for me. Okay. So I remember, and if I start crying, I'm sorry. So, and it just kind of like made me like reflect back on my life. Like, I've had to do everything on my own. Hold on, y'all. You know I'm a crybaby. Okay. It just kind of like, mind you, God is telling me this story, right? How I had to do everything on my own, like my whole life. And like nobody showed up for me. Nobody, even from a kid up until this point, everything, right? So in the dream, I'm watching somebody show up for everybody to help them with this race. Okay. So I remember saying to myself, like, well, damn. Okay. I guess since nobody's going to show up for me, I'm just going to do this, you know, on my own. I don't have a choice. We here now, right? We here now. Okay, so the race started. Okay, the race started. So I'm running, giving it my all. Like, I'm giving it my all, right? Uh, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to cry. Like, you know, I don't think I looked that cute crying, but um, I'm giving it my all, y'all. And I just feel like no matter how much of myself I give, I'm just like, damn, something keeps holding me back. I'm like, I felt like some resistance on me, right? So, I remember watching the person that was in first place. Somebody held their hand the whole race. The whole race, somebody held their hand. Okay, they didn't do the race alone. The person that showed up for them literally held their hand the whole they literally damn near rode on this person's back the whole race. They had help. Okay, and then the person that came in second place, I watched this cheat. I watched this woman cut across the damn track to get second place. She didn't even complete the whole race. She took a shortcut. Okay, cool. So I remember like telling myself, okay, well, let's pull third place. Let's at least get third place. Okay, so I'm continuing to give it my all, y'all. I look back, like I feel something tugging on my shirt in the dream. And there was a hand on my shirt holding me the fuck back, like creating resistance in the dream so that I could not even give it my all during the race. All right. And I remember at the last minute, I broke free from the hand. I was able to get the hand off my shirt, and I was able to complete the race. I came in third place. So I remember, I was happy that I got third place, but I remember saying to myself in the dream, I was like, damn, had there not been any type of resistance on me, had people showed up for me, had that other person not cheated, I probably would have gotten a higher place than third place for real, right? Y'all, do you know I heard God tell me? He said, first of all, I know you think that nobody showed up for you because you saw actual people show up for these people. He said you saw their friends, their family members all pull together to help them. And he said, you think that nobody showed up for you. He said, but I was there. I was there with you the whole time. He said, the purpose and the calling that's over your life is so big that no human has the authority to show up for you the way that I do. The type of help and the type of protection that us as chosen ones need, because our destiny and our purpose is so great that no man, no mere mortal can show up to help us on this race collective. Okay? So God was just like, you think that nobody helped you? I was right there. I was right there. He said, you belong to me. I didn't want nobody else to show up for you because you mine. So I showed up. I showed up for you. And then God goes on to tell me, he was like, yeah, you see that person, they got first place. You think that they're maybe further ahead. He said, but they had help the whole time. They had somebody holding their hand the whole time. Then he said, you see this other person got second place, but they cheated. They took a shortcut. He said, you did this journey. You are doing this race. And I'm not just speaking about me, but I know that this is like a collective message, right? Because I'm also a part of the collective. The race that we are doing, this journey, was never designed for us to do this alone. We wasn't supposed to do this by ourselves, okay? It was designed for you to receive help and assistance, but sometimes it don't always go that way. Sometimes, for whatever reason, people don't show up for you. Sometimes, for whatever reason, people turn their back on you. Sometimes, for whatever reason, collective, people will abandon you on this journey. and leave you to figure things out on yourself, by yourself, collective. But because the favor that God have over us and the protection that he has over his children is so great, that we receive the ultimate help. Okay, we receive the assistance, the energy that partnered with us, that raced with us, that tagged us in, was always God. It was always God. Like, there's literally, I don't know what scripture it is, y'all, but somebody put it in the comment section. But it says, when my mother and father forsaking me, when your mother and father forsake you, I will take you in. I will be there for you. Right? So, you know, God was just telling me that even though there's been a lot of resistance on this journey, even though us as chosen ones, we're not able to perform at our full potential, because there's always some external force that's trying to hold us back and create delays and setbacks in our life, whether it is the enemy using somebody to maybe do black magic, to do spell work, you know what I'm saying, just, or maybe it's just, well, it's always negative energy that use weaker vessels and people who are weaker spiritually to attack God's chosen ones, to attack his kids. So, you know, we experience that a lot. Like, we are no stranger to setbacks and delays in our life. Nothing is given to us easily. Nothing. We literally work hard for everything that we have. Okay? You know, God said we are winners because we did not give up. That's what makes us winners. You can only lose this race. You can only lose if you stop, if you quit. And I don't even want to call it a race. I really want to call it a marathon. I really want to call it a marathon, but y'all hear them dogs over there fighting? Distractions. Why they want to fight during my live? One of them dogs is wearing that other dog ass out. Yeah, distraction. Okay. You can only lose if you quit. If you quit. Because had I given up in that dream, had I given up and said, you know what, F it, it's not even worth it. Something keep holding me back. Something keep delaying me. Something keeps slowing me down. Okay. The only way that I would have lost is if I had given up. So I don't know if y'all going through this right now. I'm sure if you're a chosen one, I can guarantee that you could definitely resonate with this one. Don't give up. You are so close to the finish line. Don't give up. I don't care how many delays you experience. I don't care how many setbacks. I don't care who abandoned you. I don't care what those losers are saying about you guys collective. Okay, I don't care what your enemies are doing to you, saying to you. Okay, this race was designed for you to win anyway. Your path was designed for you to win. You're going to win because God says so. The only way that you guys are not going to win is if you quit. And I feel like these attacks that we've been experiencing are designed for us to quit. The enemy wants us to quit. I feel like literally this external force that has been blocking and attacking God's chosen is literally set up to frustrate us, to tire us out, so that we'll just say, you know what, it ain't worth it. I give up. But why? Why would you give up? Your teammate is God. Why would you give up? You have something that a lot of people don't have. Direct access to divine. When you pray, God hear you. That don't happen for everybody. Some people have to keep praying and keep praying and keep praying to get one prayer answered. We don't have to do that. We got divine help, divine protection. Okay, our teammate is God, literally. So, like, if you think that nobody showed up for you, God was right there for you guys, collective. You need to know that. And you're going to win. And the only way that you guys are not going to win this race, or this marathon, well, race, we're going to call it a race, because in the dream it was a freaking race, is if you just stop. So whatever you guys are trying to get going right now, okay, whatever you're trying to accomplish in your life, the only way that it won't happen is if you quit. And if you quit, then you let the devil win. If you quit, then your enemies won. Collective. Is it? Is it the 1010 portal today? Listen, that dream had me, that message had me very, very emotional. It took me a couple tries to get this message out because, you know, life ain't been no cakewalk for us. Nothing is given to us easily. Nothing. We have to work extra hard for every damn thing in life that we have. Miracles seem to be few in numbers for us collective. But do you know the craziest part about that dream that God gave me? When the prizes was handed out, first, second, third place, right? They got their prizes, right? I got my prize last. My prize was bigger. It was bigger. It was grander. It was something unheard of. And first and second place was ungrateful for their prize because they felt like, well, I beat her. I came in first place. I came in second place. I beat her. How come her prize is better than mine? And God was just like, because y'all had the wrong teammates on your side. You didn't have the right partnership on your side. You didn't partner with the right person. Okay? And second place just flat out fucking cheated. Second place just flat out cheated, flat out took a shortcut. All right? So just know, when you cross that finish line, what God is about to do for you guys is going to be proof that God is real, that you are favored, that you are chosen. Okay? It's going to be proof, collective. And everybody who thought that they was doing some shit to delay you and stop you, and everybody who has something nasty to say about you guys, collective, all right, every hater behind the fucking scenes they're gonna feel some type of way. Because they did everything in their power to be that hand on the back of your shirt and to stop you guys from performing at your fullest potential. But who says that you were supposed to be first place? Sometimes God will design it for you to come in what they appear to them, it look like last place. Okay? To them, it looks like last place. But in the dream, collective, I literally came in from almost about to lose to like literally crossing the finish line. Sometimes God will like use you as a testimony. Use you to show other people what he could do. Okay? So, don't give up. I don't care how many setbacks you face. Okay? I don't care how many obstacles the enemy throw on your way. I don't care how many delays, how many distractions, like the dog barking across the street, baby, because there's always going to be a dog barking. There's always going to be a dog in the crowd barking, trying to get your attention, trying to say something to steer you away, to steer you off your path, to take your attention off of the mission, collective. There's always going to be a barking ass dog in the crowd. But what's a barking dog to a lion? Nothing. Ignore that barking dog. Ignore those yapping barking dogs, collective. Ignore them and keep going. All right? All right. The only way you won't finish, the only way you won't win is if you quit. And you were never alone. You have never been on this journey alone. Even when it seemed like man did not show up for you, God wanted to personally show up for you. He literally said, I got this one. That's mine. I got it. They don't need nobody. They don't need nobody else. I got them. Okay? All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this message. If it resonated with you, comment down below in the comment section. Let me know your story. Let me know if this was right on time for you guys. All right? I love you guys to life. Peace.